Alright, let's try this again. Okay. I wasn't sure where to begin today. I've been to a couple of different services and saw what other teachers and preachers are talking about, and most everyone is on the job. I will be honest with you and say that it has been difficult for me to get here and read my Bible and know where to go in it that is going to be blessed. And I pray with all humility that God will bless whatever is put forth here. And this really is not about me being right, other than for all of us to make it to the right side of the gulf. And when we die, there is going to be a right side of the gulf and a wrong side to be on. There's going to be a pleasant side in the eternity, and there is going to be a not so pleasant side that you can be on in that dispensation of time. This one is very, very short, and all is being revealed right now. Everyone generally knows who they are, if they're wheat or if they're tare. But we want to bring in whoever will, and who will listen and not let vanity steal something priceless from them. No reason to be vain here. There's no reason for Christians, for us to be vain. And the reason for that is that Christ will declare that we are servants to everyone if we're doing it right. It does not mean we're a doormat. It just means that we are trying to do the right thing, mostly because it's just the right thing to do. So I'm going to try and read my Bible today and keep everything in context on this Sabbath day, symbolizing the day in Genesis that God rested, and in His Word is rest. So we left off in verse 21 in Genesis 3. God had made coats of skins, clothes of skins, and put on the man and his wife, who Christ would come through after they fell. And now blood has been shed in Eden, or I can't get into all that. That's a whole other lesson. This is why to make it all add up, you really need to know a few things from the Old Testament. So let's move forward. And the Lord God said in verse 22, "Behold, the man is become as one of us, to know good and evil. And now, lest he put forth his hand and take also of the tree of life, and eat, and live forever. Therefore the Lord God," verse 23, "sent him forth from the Garden of Eden to till the ground from whence he was taken." Verse 24, "So he," God, "drove out the man, and he placed at the east of the Garden of Eden cherubims and a flaming sword, which turned every way to keep the way of the tree of life. So, from verse 22 to the end of chapter 3, which would be verse 24, you've now completed 3 full chapters in context, as they go, as they are, of God's Word. So, God kicked them out of the garden, and you'll see that in verse 23 and 24, God himself drove them out of the garden, because the garden is perfection, and he said that if they stay there, then they're just going to reach out and partake of this tree of life of Christ, and live forever with not so savory intentions of what they're going to do and what their vendetta may be. So here we are, with free will to decide what we will do, and this tree of life, it kind of has been returned to us, but when flesh is gone, when all of this is gone, and we are back into our natural estate in perfection, we will begin to live Lord's days. This light, this spirit, this energy that is inside of us will be able to go back to its natural estate without the rebels of the Creator, and some will be walking on the good side of the Gulf, and that will be the side that the tree of life is on. And what a time that will be. I know many of my friends who have went on, and relatives who have went on, and I'm sure that they were not of darkness, that they were of light, and God is pleased with them, because they kind of go with the flow of this book, and they love Christ. They love the message that he sent, and he's going to take them in, and they're going to walk on the light side of God. They're going to walk in life. I am that I am is going to hear their plea through Yeshua, his son, and he's going to show them favor and let them give them access to his son again. He tried to do that here. I think he pretty well knew how it would go. Everyone would not fall in or not rebel. But those of us who don't and who get it figured out, it's going to be a good time. So thanks for finishing chapter 3 with me and reading with me on this Sunday. Your prayers are always appreciated, more than you know, and we will pray for you. Thanks. Godspeed.